lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Cueto gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. And stepping in, Ronald Acuna, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Dubon will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third. The third
For the moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Labor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to go now, Joey Bart, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. Machado is there. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
At the plate, Jay Wong, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network.
Baby, I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Jose Iglesias.
First delivery to him. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
First pitch on its way. Trent Grisham is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Wade is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right field.
Here's Will Myers. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Garantini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
This guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and Cueto starts him out with strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Wilson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In now, Johnny Cueto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. This one's flared down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Franklin Labor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Lamont Wade Jr.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. Now here's the first offering.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired.
If you missed out, better press rewind.
But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Clevenger, and they could use a spark from him here.
The pitcher,
Cueto's
Mike
ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Clevenger.
As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Luke Voit. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13.
So now into the box is Ronald Acuna. First offering.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0.
I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it.
So up steps Joey Bart now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2. Softly hit out towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Jay Wong. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 1 out, runner at first, and stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Bart stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Profar for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. here is Manny Machado. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Cueto into his motion. First pitch on its way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Wilson is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jose Iglesias struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, Meat.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. And he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, look at La Stella. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Number 7, Brendan.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Will.
And now here is Will Wilson, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
For the Padres.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Will Myers. He leads off from the
Will.
bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And now a pitch on the way. Victor Caratini will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 52, Mike Clevinger.
Next, here is Mike Clevinger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Franklin Labor. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got a
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Luke Voigt. He bounced out last time up. Cueto gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Now the 2-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And in steps Manny Machado. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him, lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trent Grisham. First pitch on the way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Padres lead it 3-1. And Now in the box, Joey Bart. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Jay Wong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Brendan Rodgers, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Basabe is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
17, Victor.
So next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number
Striding
10,
in is Jurickson Profar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 3-1. Will Wilson back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier.
I woke up this morning when you felt like the man. Then I realized I'm the man. I'm sponsored bottles with Chris Miller. Got rolling rose gold presidential. I was on the ride that I ride the confidence on black wave like Barack Obama. Then my flow deep like I'm dying to school. I'll be in a crowd with this life on the man. Yeah, I say more money, more problems. You already know.
Now here's the first offering.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
65, Giovanni Gallegos.
As a look, now the pitch. Luis Basabe is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Franklin Labor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's fouled away. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail it here 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Gallegos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Leon will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Blue.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Luke Voigt. He went deep last time up. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Acuna digs in now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So stepping in is Jose Iglesias. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Line drive, right field, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
John Brebbia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he will touch him all on the grand slam, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
At the plate now, Victor Caratini. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wong is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It is now 8-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Joey Bart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Jay Wong. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John
Cesar Mora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Cesar Mora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Clevenger earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Giovanni Gallegos works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Can't do nothing but love fresh, you won't know what we gonna do next time. You bought our tape with the check, you wearing the best. You trying to protect
The final line.